You said that you rescue people, you rescue 30 people. Then what happened to the bandits? The people that adopted them, what happened to them? Or you didn't find them with them? You didn't find the victims with with the perpetrators. What happened? Did you just take the people and left the bandits to keep operating? Or was there like exchange of fire? Was there like exchange of bullets? Was there any exchange between the bandits and and the police or our security forces? You just went there, grabbed them, and then left them alone to, probably come back again next time to maybe grab these same people or grab other people. It's not quite clear to people.
We need to be skeptical of the information that they're putting out. It looks like the government isn't forthcoming. They're not really being honest with the information they're putting out. We should be getting more information than what they released about how they attacked the bandits. Or do you think these bandits just left all these people that were abducted in one location, and then the Nigerian military ran into the bush and just got them out without any force, without any exchange of fire? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Y and E podcast. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, share, and engage us in the comment section. We're talking about the good news that came out of Nigeria today. It's been a minute since we've gotten any good news out of the country, but it looks like some of the people that were abducted last week at the CAC church in Kwara State, some of them have been released, and it's a good thing that they've been released. And a lot of these bandits have come out and asked for ransom. So, do you think that the state government or the federal government paid the ransom for these people to be released due to the cries of everyone, both the people living in Nigeria and the people living outside of the country?
If we want to call it, good news, I mean, I'll probably not be part of the people calling it good news. I don't think that is a good news. Um, I think most people do not believe the government because over time the government have lied to the people too much, especially the Nigerian government. They have not been forthcoming and they're very, very sneaky with the people for a very long time. And people do not believe what they say sometimes. And this is one of those cases that they don't believe what they say. Because a lot of people wants to know, you said that you rescue people, you rescue 30 people. Then what happened to the bandits? The people that adopted them, what happened to them? Or you didn't find them with them? You didn't find the victims with with the perpetrators? What happened? Did you just take the people and left the bandits to keep operating? Or was there like exchange of fire? Was there like exchange of bullets? Was there any exchange between the bandits and and the police or our security forces? You just went there, grabbed them, and then left them alone to, probably come back again next time to maybe grab these same people or grab other people. It's not quite clear to people. I think the government needs to be very, very, need to come out, clean, need to explain what really happened. Who did they pay the ransom to, or did they not pay ransom? Did they just rescue those people, or the kidnappers or the adopters, they just decided to release the people without being given anything? I think those explanations will help Nigerians a lot better with what is really going on in Nigeria. Could it be that some government officials just connive with these bandits, adopt people, then collect ransom from the people, they pay their ransom and then they keep the money in their pocket? What is really going on in Nigeria? And I think a lot of these questions needs to be answered, especially to most people that are really, really skeptical of the government, because like I said, over time, the government have shown to be very shady. It's difficult for people to believe whatever they say they are doing or whatever they are doing.
I know it's going to be challenging. It's not going to be a good news for people that have lost family members, but I still think it's a good news for the people that are now able to see their family members. It's a good news, the positive news. Over the last few weeks, or over the years, we've always gotten bad news, bad days, bad that, things that hasn't been working. But I think if something positive is done, we should encourage the government to continue to do better. I'm glad a lot of people spoke up and the government heard very clearly, and they went ahead and rescued those people. Whether they paid ransom or not, I don't know. We don't know. But like you said, we need to be skeptical of the information that they're putting out. It looks like the government isn't forthcoming. They're not really being honest with the information they're putting out there. Because if they truly went ahead and rescued those people without paying any ransom, we should be getting information, more information than what they released about how they attacked the bandits. Or do you think these bandits just left all these people that were abducted in one location, and then the Nigerian military ran into the bush and just got them out without any force, without any exchange of fire? I think it's okay to be skeptical, and I agree with that. Government needs to be a little more forthcoming. They need to be honest and open with conversations like this. In the past, the federal government have come out and say, hey, don't pay ransom to any bandits. I'm sure the IG of police has come out in the past and said no paying of ransom to the bandits. But when your family member is being kidnapped and they're asking, hey, you need to pay us this so amount or we're going to eliminate your family member, it's your duty to make sure you try to secure your family members, especially when the folks in the government are not doing anything to help you get your family members back. They'll say don't pay ransom, but we all know what happens if ransom don't get paid. So it's really unfortunate. This should never have happened. I agree with the fact that this should never happen, but this has happened. Nothing can be changed about it as of right now, but I think it's still a good news for people that will now able to see their family members. But the way it's looking, maybe the state government cut a deal, because you can't tell me the state government does not know what's going on in their states. They don't know what's going on within their states because they know all these people committing all this crime. They know the ringleaders. They know who's sponsoring them. So maybe they did a backhand shake and to get all these people released. But I think more still needs to be done. The school children that were abducted in Niger State, they need to be returned. The government needs to go in there and secure them, whether by negotiation or whether by force. All these people need to be returned to their family members.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I can guarantee you that wherever Gumi is, Sheikh Gumi, he will be very, very happy that these adopters or these bandits have made money today. But I seriously want to know, like, what is really going on in the country? Did the government just, went to the location, grabbed these people and left the bandits alone? Those questions still needs to be answered. And if the government actually paid a ransom to these bandits, that is a very, very bad precedent that the government is setting. Although that will probably be a state government issue, but it's also a very bad precedent because they say government is continuous. After this governor is getting the next person in trouble. It means that moving forward, this is our modus of operandi, or this is our SOP. When they adopt people, we pay ransom to release them. It is a very bad precedent for me. About yesterday to today, I've been thinking a little bit different. Maybe I'm just stressing myself too much, but part of me think that this is just politicians trying to get money for 2027 election, trying to make money to prosecute 2027 election. I am not sure about that, but all the handwriting on the wall points that direction because election has gotten so expensive. So they might just be looking for money to prosecute the election that is coming. Like I said again, the government needs to be forthcoming. Maybe it's not for the public to know, but they need to tell the public what really happened, how these people were rescued. Did our security forces rescue them, or the bandits just decided to give them up because they paid a ransom? All of these details, I think the Nigerian people wants to know, so that maybe tomorrow, if somebody get kidnapped or somebody get adopted, then people will know, what to do and how to go about it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. But we all know that there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new going on in Nigeria. Everything that is currently happening has happened in the past, maybe in a smaller scale, but now it's happening in a large, massive scale. Imagine over 200 people being abducted from their school. Imagine people going to the church and being gunned down, being abducted. We saw what happened in those states maybe last year or 2 years ago. So these things are not new. And If the government or any state government in Nigeria, if they're paying ransom, then there's a problem. And we all know that Sheikh Gumi is the intermediary between the government and the bandits. It's come out in public and say, hey, these people need some negotiation. They want what is just for them in order for them to stop killing people and stop abducting people. This is not how things should be done. We've seen situations whereby bandits are asking state government for ransom. For example, there's a post on X about a bandit leader in Katsina State asking for 50 million naira in order to secure the people or in order to not invade those communities. And what people have been saying, especially people that are terrorist sympathizers, they say, isn't it the same thing that happened in the Southeast? Isn't it the same thing that happened with people like Tompolo, people like the 70-year-old man getting government contract to secure pipeline? So should the terrorists, should the people in the north get contract to secure the people in the north?
Is a very funny comparison. First of all, let me say, openly that, it's criminal. Whoever that is, blowing up somebody blowing up pipeline and stuff, and for the government to pay attention to them, it's criminal. But if you look at it again, they go through some problem. Especially if you go to some places in Delta State, some most part of Bayelsa State, you cannot even drink water from the stream. Even the rainwater, you can't drink it because everything is contaminated. Is that the case in the north? And for a very long time, the government has not paid attention to these people. All the government do is come there, distribute oil wells, maybe give out the contract to Shell, Chevron. These companies will operate there without paying attention to the immediate environment. But that's not the case in the north. I think it's a very, very poor comparison if people are really making that comparison. But then again, the common denominator between these two people, these two comparison is criminal. Even till tomorrow, people still believe that Tompolo, John Togo, 70 years old man, all of them are criminal. They are all non-state actors. For the fact that the government is embracing them, that is giving them contract, trying to buy their way, it does not mean that these people are not still criminals. They are still criminals. So in the north, I don't really see what Nigeria is benefiting from these people in the north. There is nothing coming out from the northern Nigeria. The northern Nigeria, they take from the west, they take from the south, and they never contribute anything. Maybe perhaps the food. But if the condition is right, anybody can grow food. But I don't think anybody can grow this oil. I don't think anybody can just grow human resources. So I think that's the major difference between them. But then again, the common denominator among the people fighting for oil and the people trying to secure human being in the north is that they are both criminals and they should be treated as such.
I agree that whoever is causing unrest is a criminal. And the government is to take proper actions in order to ensure the lives of the people in that community are secure. So people are comparing both situations, even though it's apples to oranges. But at the same time, the truth still needs to be told, right? Maybe these folks in the northern part of the country, they're looking for contracts to secure their people. But it's unfortunate that the lives of the people are being used for political gains, for personal gains. And maybe that's why the president has been a little slow to respond in the past, because he believes it's political. And now we have social media, people can go live any part of the world. And also the terrorists, they're telling on themselves too. If you go on TikTok, you see them on TikTok. We see their faces, but the government don't have any way to track these people. That is insane. You see people's faces. Are they saying we don't have any technology in Nigeria to be able to know the location of those people? But if anyone speaks against the government, wherever you are, they're gonna find you. They'll find you. But to locate these criminals, to locate these bandits, it looks like it's a tall mountain to climb.
Yeah, I want to be the devil advocate. The government don't really see them. We are the only people that see them on this social media. The government officials, the security agencies, they are all they are all legally blind. They can't see. Maybe that answers your question. Nigeria is a very funny place. We hope that one day all of this will be a thing of the past. But, for the meantime, we'll continue speaking about it. We'll continue shining light on these issues. And hopefully there will be a day that somebody that truly cares about the country will step into the position of leadership and put an end to all of this madness. But until that time, we'll keep talking about it. And thank you for your support. And we hope to hear your opinion about all of this. And we're happy to engage with you. Thank you.